Hello there. My name is Linda Allison, and I am a fitness and transformational coach. And I wanted to come on today just to speak to you about an email that I've sent out to my subscribers today. And looking at weight and your relationship with food effectively. And I recently read a report in a newspaper about the Reverend Kate Bothley, who had commented on a post. And people were saying to her, "Oh my God, you look so slim, you look so lovely." And she replied with, "Look, I know you're just trying to be kind, but I'd rather that we did not talk about weight." And the reason behind that was because she had a problem with her health and she was looking at ways that she could actually help herself become more pain-free. So we don't really know what's going on. And also in that email, I've spoke about fitness influencers, fitness people who will say, give advice to people that follow them. You can eat anything that you want as long as you are in a calorie deficit. And I worry when I hear that because I deal with a lot of women and men who have problems with their relationship with food, yo-yo dieting their whole life, going to extremes. And it's kind of paradoxical because it is all about feeling you will be someday special if you're a certain size or weight. And really, at the end of the day, it is very much about your own health and wellness as you are aging. And my advice isn't for somebody who wants to haul great big kilos in the gym and, somebody at 22 who's got a fired up metabolism. This is for people who have struggled to get their weight under control because of their relationship with food. And that can start from childhood. There's many women that I've spoken to who would be sitting at a dinner table and maybe hearing their parents fighting and then go away and eat a whole bag of sweets because that made them feel a bit more special. And then they grow up eating that and then they get into adulthood and they're still doing the same thing. So they're yo-yoing, so they're binging and they feel a bit better at the time, but then their weight goes up because they haven't actually dealt with the reasons behind why you have that relationship with food. But just with a little bit of unpicking and a wee bit of exploration, it's really easy to find out where that might come from. In most cases, we get an answer. And I believe if more of us do this and we absolutely keep looking at ourselves and becoming more intuitive eaters, that you still got to try and eat healthily, but understanding what your triggers are, understanding why your relationship with food is the way that it is, and becoming a bit more mindful about how you eat your food, when you eat it, makes you eat from a happier place. And when you can eat from a happier place, your relationship with food becomes so much better. And then you feel better as a result and not thinking when I'm a certain weight, I'm going to feel better. Because I haven't been so overweight in my life, but I mean, I've been at the upper end of the weight that I'm supposed to be. And I've also been down at the lower end as well. I was more miserable when I was at the lower end because I had absolutely no energy. And somebody who feeds off that energy that she builds within herself, I was very, very miserable. And I think the reasons too was that When I get stressed, I don't eat. Some people are the opposite. Many more people are the opposite because they do eat. But I go the other way, so I'm still miserable regardless. But over the years, I've worked out the triggers, and I've always continued to enjoy my cooking and cooking lovely foods that the whole family can enjoy. And I've learned, and I think when you learn to cook better as well, and you put a wee bit more time and planning into your food, does make you feel so much more satisfied. It isn't like that grab and go, or you're mindlessly eating at night. And it's always fine to have a wee bit of wiggle room too. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about what I do, you can subscribe to my channels. I'm at Alisol on Instagram. I'm on YouTube at Alison, and I'm also on Facebook at My Brilliant Beyond. And you can sign up for my Vitality Snaps at my website, which is www.mrsalison.com. And every single week I send out something that resonates with health and well-being as you get older in life, and how you can absolutely maintain a happy stance. And it isn't about packing up and just sitting back and thinking, oh, well, that's me done and dusted now, I don't need to bother about anything else. Oh, no. You've got so much in front of you. And you know what? Even if you've had a tough time up until now, you can absolutely reverse engineer that so that the next part of your life is going to be a lot better than the last. So go ahead and subscribe and get my Vitality Snaps, and just make it an intuitive process, just bit by bit, learning a little bit more about yourself. Now, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be able to share a few little tips with you in a very short time.